I didn't have to do affirmations or scour the internet. I just had to ask one question, and it's so obvious, but next to nobody does it. When you start doing this, you're gonna find that the stuff that had been kind of stuck for you is going to start manifesting in your life faster than you thought possible. Well, let's get right into it. My name is Mary, and in order for you to really see the full power of this little question, first we need to back up a little bit to 2018, right before Halloween. I was a housewife. I spent most of my days alone with 4 kids. Everything seemed fine on the surface, but underneath, things were about to fall apart. As my husband was driving us home, I began experiencing these hallucinations that felt terrifyingly real. Once he parked, I flung open the car door, and before I could move, I collapsed face first down into the driveway. When I woke up in the hospital, my social anxiety was gone, and I felt liberated. I had never been like that before, so I call it my glimpse into who I really was beneath the baggage that I had struggled with my whole life. I promised myself that I would do whatever it took to become that version of myself. Now, I was let out of the hospital in a miraculous way, which we won't get into right now, but over time as I recovered, I returned to a lot of my old patterns, and I felt more like my old self, and that was really devastating at that point because I had seen the other side. But I knew deep down that if I could be her once, I could become her again. Now, what was interesting about this was that many of the visions that I had during my breakdown that I thought were, just psychosis, actually started becoming true. And one in particular really stood out to me. I had seen my husband and I creating these self-sustaining communities that people were flocking to, and we shared this vision we had with the world. Now, I never told my husband or anyone about this. A year or so passed, and my husband and I were sitting in this coffee shop, and all of a sudden, he confessed to me that he could see this crystal clear picture in his mind of us creating these small, sustainable communities, one after another, off into the horizon. And I began to cry because we shared the same vision. I had never told him my vision before. And so we knew this was a God thing. We made the decision together to follow this vision wherever it might lead us, no matter what, because we knew that God had handed it to us. We sacrificed careers, friendships, family connections, and even our church affiliation to follow this divine calling. Today, we're more fulfilled than we ever thought possible, and our life keeps getting better and better. So how about you? How can you find your vision? You certainly don't want to have to go through a nervous breakdown. And thankfully, you don't have to do that. It all starts with asking yourself this one powerful question. What would I just love to create? That's it. We don't have to find our why, because if there's a reason that you want it, you don't just want it because you love it, you want it because it will get you something else. So this is always where you start. What would you just love? So let's do it together right now. And after we do this, stay tuned because there is one more critical action step that you have to have if you want your dreams to manifest. So right now, I want you to close your eyes if you can, if you're in a safe place for that. Now I want you to take 2 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And I want you to take your attention to your heart. And I also want you to bring your attention to everything that is good in the universe, to that divine power that knows all things and sees all things and created you. And I want you to choose to tap into that right now. Now we're going to ask one question. What would I just love? We'll ask it a different way. God, what is my purpose in this life? Listen. Let the answers flow in. Release any blocks from getting the answer clearly. What would you just love to create? What's your purpose in this life? Once you have it, lock it in. Just choose to lock that into your consciousness and tell the Creator, thank you, thank you, thank you. take a deep breath and you can open your eyes. How was that? Hopefully you got something that really, really is powerful for you. And if you didn't, don't worry. It will come with time. Do this exercise again and listen. It will unlock for you. God is always speaking to us. The question is, are we listening? He revealed my purpose to me, and he could do that for you too. All of my clients that I've worked with, when they asked, they got an answer. I know that you want to start making a lot of money, you want to start living your dream, find your purpose, and find that dream relationship, and maybe have kids eventually, but none of that's ever going to come about unless you start turning your ear to the creator of the universe and asking him with your whole heart, what's my purpose? When I ask him, even right now before I film this video, what's my purpose? I hear a clear sentence in my mind. Bring the God family together. It's the hub of where everything in my life circles. So what's yours? Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I really hope it gets you to that next step of manifesting your dreams. I want that for you. I want you to find your purpose and live your true calling. And if you loved this video, please don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, because there's lots more of this coming, and I can't wait to see what God does in your life. I'll see you in the next video.